Hi everyone, hope you all are fine and doing good. Welcome back to my online video classes. This is your Jessica ma'am, once again here with a new poem from your course book. It's poem number 3.1 and the poem's name is The Shed, written by Frank Flynn. Well children, what do you mean by a shed? For example, it may be a cow shed, a tool shed, a wood shed. It's a kind of a small room away from the main house for storing or keeping things, animals, tools and vehicles. So let's see what kind of shed is this. This is a narrative poem in which a child is the speaker and he is speaking about a shed. Let's see what he is speaking about the shed. First of all, let's go through the poem here. The lines are: there's a shed at the bottom of our garden with a spider's web hanging across the door. The hinges are rusty and creak in the wind. When I'm in bed, I lie and listen. I'll open that door one day. There's a dusty old window around at the side with 3 cracked panes of glass. I often think there's someone staring at me. Each time that I pass, I'll peep through that window one day. My brother says there's a ghost in the shed who hides under the rotten floorboards, and if I ever dare to set foot inside, he will jump out and chop off my head. But I'll take a peek one day. I know that there is not really a ghost. My brother tells lies to keep the shed for his den. There is not anyone staring or making strange noises, and the spider has been gone from his web since I don't know when. I'll go into that shed one day soon, but not just yet. Now let's understand the poem stanza-wise. So the first stanza says, there's a shed at the bottom of our garden with a spider's web hanging across the door. The hinges are rusty and creak in the wind. When I'm in bed, I lie and I listen. I'll open that door one day. Here, the poet or the boy we can say or the speaker we can say says that the location of the shed is at the bottom of the garden. A spider web is seen hanging across the door. When the wind blows, the creaking sound of the rusty hinges attracts the poet's attention. The poet is in relaxed mood as he is now in bed and plans to satisfy his curiosity to see what is hidden inside the shed. The next stanza says, there is a dusty old window around at the side with 3 cracked panes of glass. I often think there is someone staring at me. Each time that I pass, I'll peep through that window one day. Here the speaker says that the window that is quite old is covered with dust. Even the 3 glass pairs are seen cracked. The poet thinks that someone is staring at him whenever he happens to pass the shed. He is sure that one day he will peep through the broken window to satisfy his curiosity. Next stanza says, my brother says there's a ghost in the shed who hides under the rotten floorboards, and if I ever dare to set foot inside, he will jump out and chop off my head. But I'll take a peek one day. In these lines, the poet says that his brother tells him that there is a ghost in the shed who lives under the rotten floorboards. If the poet accidentally steps over them, the ghost will jump out and cut off the poet's head. The poet is partially frightened, but he does not completely believe his brother and has a plan to look through the broken window one day. The next lines are, I know that there is not really a ghost. My brother tells lies to keep the shed for his den. There is not anyone staring or making strange noises, and the spider has been gone from his web since I don't know when. I'll go into that shed one day soon, but not just yet. Through this line, the poet wants to say that he is aware of the clever designs of his brother, who tells him not to enter the store because there is a ghost who lives there. He tells lies so that he could have the shed for himself. The poet knows well that there is no one in the shed who is staring at the poet or is making strange noises. He has also observed that even the spider has left its web, but he is not sure of its relinquishing it. He does not plan to enter the shed in the present, but will certainly do that in the future. Yes, let's have a quick look through the poem. Here, the child is the speaker who is talking about a shed which is at the bottom of the garden and it's rarely opened. And he also says that there is spider web seen hanging across the door to indicate the truth. And the hinges of the doors are rusty, but still the child has a mind to open it one day. And he says that the shed has a dusty window with 3 panes of glass and they are cracked. The window seems very much mysterious to the child. Whenever he passes by it, he has a feeling that someone is staring at him from inside. But still, he intends to have enough courage to peep through the window one day. And he says that his brother has warned him not to enter the shed, as he says that if ever he set his foot in it, the ghost in the shed would kill him. But still, the child is determined to look into the shade one day. The child knows that his brother is lying to him as there are no ghosts. His brother wants to have the shed only for himself, and so he tells such lies. The child is sure that he will enter the shed one day. However, he cannot yet fix time or date for the same. So my dears, I hope you all understood the poem very well and enjoyed it too. I hope you might have seen such kind of shed around your house. Now whenever you come in contact with such kind of shed, just do remember this poem also written by Frank Flake. To see you all in our next lesson. Till then, do take care of yourself, stay at home and be safe. Thank you.